When I came here in Bloomington, I didn't have much background or any knowledge about Bloomington. I got the opportunity to start working here as a design faculty, and then I got to realize that how IU is not just Bloomington. It started to recognize everything is kind of interconnected. It kind of made me very interested in about how IU is central culture, actually, not just in Bloomington, and throughout Indiana. When I saw the medal poster about the design of a Bicentennial Medal, I just immediately thought of, wow, it would be so cool to represent something. I used this interconnection of throughout the campuses. The design actually came from two distinct images. One is water ripple. So when the water drops, it's kind of influencing the ripples around that area. And another one is this aviation route. You see the aviation of one portal space is connecting space to space. So I thought that two images combining how the IU's each campus is rippling and how they are connected to other area for a global connection.
There were two big challenges in making these medallions. One was getting the metal temperature correct. The alloy itself that we use, the bell material, is not homogeneous. There were some areas of the bell that were high tin content. We could see other areas that had high copper content. So as a result, the finished product, you'll see some variation in color. And that's a unique aspect of using historic material like this. It created challenges, but it made a really unique end piece. We began the process with receiving digital designs from Jeeyea, the selected artist. We worked with Jeeyea to develop levels and sizes for each of the components of the medallion. Digital files were then introduced to our milling CAD program and then transferred to our CNC machine for milling. They're two-part dies, and we use that for wax injection. We're injecting waxes under high pressure into these metal dies. After we get the wax, they go to our investment room where we put them on a tree. We make a ceramic slurry. We pour the ceramic slurry into the steel cylinder, pull a vacuum on it to eliminate any kind of air cavities in the part. The investment hardens, and then we transfer it to the dewaxing unit. The next day, the parts are ready for casting. We use gas-fired furnace. We're melting the material at about 1900 degrees, and we're pulling a vacuum on it. We hand ladle the metal into the steel cylinder. The vacuum draws the metal down into the cavities for great detail reproduction. After we go through a process of removing the investment, the parts are removed from the tree and they go to our finishing line for gate removal, edge smoothing, working on any of the highlights. We hand relieve the parts to leave oxidation, and then the parts are clear coated. I think the most exciting part was to see the reaction of staff at IU and Jeeyea, the artist, at how pleased they were with the end result. We told them going in that there were challenges, and I think the end product exceeded everyone's expectations. When you have an opportunity to do a job for something in your community, it's an honor to do it. And we enjoyed the project, we worked hard on it, and we're very proud of the work that we did.
It's kind of amazing that I'm a foreigner. I'm not like rooted here from in the beginning, but when I started living in Bloomington and become part of the faculty of IU, I feel more now really engaged. But as I am kind of marking up this Bicentennial Medal, it's a big milestone in a way for IU. So when I contribute my own design for awarding people who contributed this history of IU, it's kind of very honored.
Indiana University, Bicentennial.